Hi, it's Lucy. Welcome back to my channel. So every week I'm answering your Q&As, and this week's one is from Naomi on Facebook, and her question is, after having a baby and suffering with split tummy muscles, the separation is now repaired, but what is the best tummy and core exercise she can do? Okay, well, first of all, I think that's a really that is the key question that every new mum asks, how do they get those abdominals back? Well, the most important thing to do is work from your deepest abdominal muscle called the transverse abdominis. You work from that, you tone that. The more toned and strengthened that is, then we build up the layers. We work on the obliques, and then the final muscle that you should work is called the rectus abdominis. Now that is the one that allows for that separation whilst you're pregnant. So what happens is it doesn't actually tear the muscles, but it just separates, allowing your bump to grow. That's where the body's actually quite amazing. But what happens is where people go wrong, especially mums, when they jump straight back into exercise after giving birth, if they don't work from that deepest abdominal first, then what happens is they never really allow that separation to, as I call it, knit back together. So I'm just going to quickly run through here, showing you this chart coming up now, just explaining how those abdominal muscles work, and then I'm going to run through a couple of really good core exercises that you can do as well.
Understanding the structure and functions of your abdominal wall is a really good thing, because I think it really helps when you're training, just actually understanding where you're working and why and what it's doing to the muscles. So the most important thing for postnatal training is you want to work the deepest abdominal muscle, which is called the transverse abdominis, and you can see this one. This is the pink muscle, and it actually is a very wide band that goes around the front and the back, and it has no join. It is literally like an elastic band, and that is the key muscle to work postnatally. Then the muscles that sit on top of that are your internal and external obliques. That's the yellow coloured muscle, and then we've got the top muscle called the rectus abdominis. Now this one is that red muscle that runs down the front of the abdominals, which naturally has a little separation, which then allows you, when you're pregnant, for those muscles to separate, meaning then that your bump can grow. And what's important when we're training those muscles postnatally is that we work the deepest abdominal muscle first, the transverse abdominis. We build that, we get that nice and strong, and then the most important thing, then we work on that top muscle to help draw back that separation, to knit those muscles back together again. So here are a couple of really good exercises that you can do to help draw that separation back. The first exercise, number one here, is that you lie down face up, arms extended out, and you have one knee bent. And then what I want you to do is pull your belly button in tight towards your spine, and then slowly start to straighten that bent leg until it is fully extended. Then hold, and then what you do is, again, you re-engage those abdominal muscles and then bend that leg, drawing it back up. So it's so you're just sliding the leg out and drawing the leg back in, and that will really work that deepest abdominal muscle, the transverse abdominis. Then once you've done that for a few weeks and you're feeling really strong, then the advanced exercise of that is coming into exercise 2, which is a fully extended plank, and you hold that position. So do make sure your palms are directly underneath your shoulders. You keep your belly button pulled in tight to your spine whilst you're in that position. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can do that one also on your hands and knees.
I hope that really makes sense to you. And also I have produced, it's called the LWR Postnatal Weight Loss Plan, which is a 6-week audio workout. So you literally put it on your iPod, MP3 player, on your phone, put in your headphones, and I talk you through lots of different workouts. We've got power pram workouts on there where we do interval training, where I'm then getting you to work those Kegel muscles, to work your abdominal muscles. We've also then got 3 different home circuits. So we look at toning through the bust, through the bottom, really slowly building all those muscles up. So it's a progressive workout each week. The intensity changes slightly, so it's ideal as a postnatal workout on there. But also, if you have any other questions on health, fitness, nutrition, then let me know in the comments box below, and I will answer your questions as soon as possible.